What's going on?
Evening, everybody. This is Stephen Howson podcast, joined as always by our kid Ben Adams. And do you know what? We really need to have a fucking chat here, because it's not just the Stephen Howson podcast. Do we just roll it Billy Basic style and just say the Stephen Howson and Ben Adams podcast?
It's a bit of a mouthful, that, isn't it?
That's what she said. What's happening, brothers? Hope everybody is well. I hope the fucking audio is good and in sync and all that caper. Jose in the comments there saying cross completion as bad as the Romans. There's a line I dropped last week. I was happy with that one on the cuff. It's about Ashley Young. What's good, everybody? Like, I pre-titled these like about a week ago or something, just for the whole month, with no idea. So this one is called We Don't Know Anything.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
It's actually called Do Not Watch This, We Don't Know Anything. So how about them apples? There is a couple of things that we're going to talk about. One of them being the match next Saturday.
Yeah, I'm super hyped.
Lucas says go completely basic and call it the podcast. It's a little bit arrogant, don't you think? Listen, there's all these other podcasts. This is the podcast.
This is the...
I like it though. So yeah, I mean, pretty chill. That £9 is now off pretty much. About 7 of it.
Oh right, yours.
It bounced back a little bit, but yeah.
So, you've not given me a training update this week, so has it been wavering?
No.
You've been still going out strong.
Fair fox. With CrossFit, I found a new challenge, which is that when we have the bar in a front rack position, to start going really heavy and to do thrusters and to do snatches, clean and jerks and all that kind of caper, you have to be able to get your arms this high, like elbows facing forward. I've got a fat neck, so when I've got the bar here, my elbows are down. And I also discovered that you're supposed to use, it's called a hook grip, when you're doing deadlift, at CrossFit at least anyway, or snatches, power cleans to your chest. You're supposed to do this and have your thumb inside. You're like a sissy punch. That's alien to me. So that has been something.
How do you hold the bar?
Like that. Thumbs on the outside.
Yeah, kind of.
So
I need a bar.
So that's something that I've been struggling with.
Do you not do?
Yeah, you don't do alternate because you go from a deadlift into a power clean up to your chest. Otherwise, you'd be like. But yeah, so I've been doing more technical stuff, going fairly light. Smash the rower. Forgot how hard the rower is when you go intense. 30-second sprints. This is how hard you were going. It was a 30-second sprint with a 3-minute rest afterwards.
3-minute rest?
Yeah.
Can't be going that hard for 30 seconds to have a 3-minute rest.
I was nearly dying, and everybody was nearly dying as well. It's a full-on sprint as well. Think about it. If you've done 100 metres, it's the same, innit, really? Do 100-metre sprint, balls out.
In 30 seconds. If I was doing 100 metres in 30 seconds, I don't need a fucking 3-minute rest.
I am talking about the intensity. Yeah. So I did that, and then I've been doing a 2-mile tab with weight. I did it. The army pace for an 8-miler is 15-minute miles. So I wanted to be able to get back to army pace of doing it. So I did one on Sunday, did it in 35 minutes. Had the dog got stuck behind a cattle grid. That might have added a little bit to the time, to be honest. But I was averaging like 70-minute miles. That's not good enough. I've got to do 15-minute miles. So I decided I was going to do it last night. I was going to fucking ruin it. I ended up running for about half a mile last night, which shocked me. I was in bits because my calves just fucking explode. Do you know what's killer is you leave here, you go left, you go up that hill.
Oh, yeah.
That's in fact, I'll show you guys. It's a solid incline all the way, pretty much just before you get to the mile point to turn round. On Sunday I'm going to be doubling it. I'm going to do 4. So you can check out the level of incline on it. So there's my speed. I picked up the speed right towards the end on it.
Oh yeah, fucking hero in it at the end, isn't it?
Yeah, you know the dance.
Fucking Rocky Balboa at the finishing line.
Look at a constant climb. Yeah. It's a fucking killer. So this is the constant climb. You can see right about the middle there, it dips a little bit, but it's basically a constant climb on the up, and then the downside is easier. So I smashed that yesterday, and I thought buzzing, got it 29:59. Did it in quicker than I needed to be doing. So I now have another target. Let's go for 4 mile. Let's do it in the hour. Let's maybe see if I can bump up the mileage, stick the same sort of intensity and all that sort of shit. And there you go. Paul in the comments, 2 miles in 15 minutes is basic fitness in the Irish Army. This is tabbing with boots and weight. This isn't running. It's a mile and a half in 9:30 in the Army, British Army. Or 10:30, so 9:30 is what you got to aim for, really, otherwise you fucking get dodged out. So yeah, it's going alright. Not been focusing on a diet. I had a couple of nutritionalists hit me up, actually, because I said, look, I fucking started hammering CrossFit hardcore, and I'm also doing about 1,700 calories a day. And he went, listen, don't even fucking count calories, essentially, for about 6 weeks. He goes, like, fuel up, like, you want to be doing 2,500 to 3,000, just to make sure I've got the fuel to keep going. He goes, and you'll see a change anyway, and then 6 weeks, 8 weeks in, start cutting it down then.
Man, I wish I was a nutritionalist.
It's pretty easy to get a gig, innit?
No, not that, just because then you know what you know what to eat is right, but like, you know, doing it at the right times and all that sort of shit. Cause
that's
like,
the difference, because in my head I was like, hang on, I want to lose timber, so why am I trying to eat more? Because I actually only eat around about 2,000 a day on average anyway. It was the energy drinks that was fucking us up. It was a load of sugar that was fucking me up.
Yeah, it's the sugar. Like today they fucking brought in bare donuts and shit, so obviously I had to have a go, but kept going back. Some more, so like, oh fuck's
it's like
sake.
cracking them, isn't it?
Yeah, oh my god. Not even Krispy Kremes, just like I think they're just M&S ones.
I was reading up on the effects of intermittent fasting and actual fasting, because I've been interested in the keto diet anyway, because a lot of athletes and people who do fighting and stuff like that, or do any sort of level of endurance, they like it because you don't have that glycogen crash that you get when you're using glucose, which most of us are. If you eat more than 20 grams of carbs a day, which we all do, then your body's being fueled from carbs and glucose. If you switch it over and you can start burning fat, it's really fucking hard to stay eating the right shit, stay under keto. But like if you're fasting, you can stay fasting and not feel the hunger by, like, obviously everyone who's doing Ramadan, because I'm pretty sure everyone was like fucking pizza, fucking chips, everything, as soon as you was allowed to start eating. But if you'd have eaten stuff that was ketogenic, you wouldn't have been hungry the next day. And actually, I think you can sustain that sort of fast for a longer time. So I'm actually thinking about having a bash at it. Not yet. It's probably something I'll do maybe near Christmas when I'm in a bit more of a routine.
You can intermittent fasting and just like have a window of like between 12, let's say, and 7 or 8, where you try and eat the right shit, and then not have nothing. Maybe just have water, anything.
That's what a lot of them are saying. Yeah.
So I've done that loads of times. That's pretty. Once you get into it, it's pretty easy. It's like I don't really eat breakfast no more. So I might have like a piece of fruit, and don't have no cereal, no toast.
I've been able to get to the gym in the morning on nothing, and not die. Because in my head I'm thinking, shit, CrossFit workout, super intense. I was like, I need some sugar
in the morning. Yeah, but unless you're using the sugar, it's just going to get stored as fat, isn't it? I guess so.
So yeah, there's the one, man.
I fucking remember doing a couple of years back when we got made redundant. I was training like hardcore, and I was having like a Red Bull before training because I thought, that's what I needed, because I was feeling like tired, because we was like doing super deadlifts, power stuff, and. It's like, I need this to get me through, but it was fucking me over, obviously.
Yeah. Ultimately, yeah. I mean, that's essentially, I didn't even drink energy drinks. I used to take the piss out of Janine for drinking energy drinks. I'm serious. Prior to when I had my fight, and then it was in the rehab.
Lucozade. You never drunk Lucozade?
Yeah, but I don't really consider that as an energy drink.
What? Like,
it's Lucozade, isn't it? I mean, like these monsters and Red Bulls.
Yeah, I get that, but Lucozade is the original energy drink, man. Do you know you used to have that when you used to? Well,
you used to orange Lucozade on a regular.
Yeah, when you used to be ill and that, and used to put that blag in. Well, I did anyway. I don't know if everyone else did, but you used to put that blag in the night before to your mum. I don't feel well. And then in the morning, like, pretend you're being sick and that in the bathroom. Oh, I can't do this. All right, stay off then. Sweet. Go to my nana's about 10:30, and then she's making me toast and shit. And then, but my mum's bringing me like original Lucozade.
I used to get Lucozade when I was ill. Do you remember when Lucozade came with the that plastic orange wrapper on it?
Yeah,
in
the glass bottle.
Yeah, it was a glass bottle with like knobs on the side of it.
Yeah,
but it had like for some reason come in like a plastic. Yeah. What the fuck was all that about?
Don't know.
Anyway, we're old.
But original Lucozade doesn't taste the same no more. Like, you know, because when you kill something out, like, I don't know how you drink Monster constantly. So I killed out original Lucozade, then I killed out orange Lucozade.
The thing is, glass and metal cans, I think, have a real effect, especially if they're cold, on the taste of a drink. I reckon that's when Lucozade fucked up, man.
Putting in a plastic bottle.
I reckon if I give you an original Lucozade out of a glass bottle.
No, you can. If you go to Home Bargains in them places, you can get original Lucozade in a can. And
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Do you not? I would always opt for that. But I've not been in Home Bargains.
But I wonder if you could do that. Buy a glass bottle. I've got loads of glass bottles actually downstairs that we had for the wedding and stuff because it was all decorations. All them ones with like the Grolsch style caps.
But I think once you've opened it, that's when it loses its fizz.
Maybe, but if you had a really super chilled bottle and you just went straight into it and topped it on
again. It's just like, you might as well start crystallising it.
Yeah, who knows, man. Look at all these people thinking that we're going to be talking about fucking United transfers here today.
I'd rather talk about Lucozade. I'll be completely honest.
Oh my God! Right. What's Love Island?
We spoke about it before because I said I spoke to one of the producers when it first come back out, and I was like, oh yeah, it's pretty sick. This, I'm proper into it. But then after that first season, I just completely fucked it off, and now everyone's talking about it, and I'm like, why is everyone getting hooked into?
When I go on Twitter, all I see is people talking about Love Island. I could walk past the cast standing there together holding a sign saying we are the Love Island cast, and I'd just fucking I'd ghost them.
So that, like, I've put Jasmine to sleep last night, come downstairs, and Mrs. has just got it on. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And then she just sat there for 2 minutes. I'm like, seriously, what are you doing? And she's like, oh, some girl was crying or something about some guy. Obviously, I think that's the whole premise of the show.
I can see that.
And then about some guy getting with some other girl, and she's like, "Oh, I just want him to be happy. I don't over more malice." And I'm thinking, "Fucking hell, do you know what? Fair play to you," because any other girl would be like, "Right, that bitch, I'm gonna fucking get them." But she was like proper nice, and I think my missus was like, "Oh, I feel really upset for her. She seems like really genuine." And I was like, "Turn this shit off now." Fucking hell. And then we ended up watching Orphan Black, which is some weird ass shit.
Janine had on the other day, which was car crash telly, but I had to watch it. See, I don't know none of these knobheads, but there was a lot of knobheads off Geordie Shore.
Never seen that.
Right?
Ever
I've never seen it, but
once.
That's what it said. They was off Geordie Shore, and they was all called like, I don't know, Dave from Geordie Shore, and they would go in a tattoo studio. Check this out, because I'd have been like, no, I ain't doing it. How about this, right? So they'd be like, this guy and this guy, and so let's say it's me and you, right? Yeah. I get to choose a tattoo that you get and where it goes, and you get to do the same for me.
That's a TV show.
It's a TV show.
Oh, people buy
and then
any sort of
people have got to wear these glasses so they can't see what they're getting, and then they do a big reveal in front of all the mates and all that lot. One of them, his mate made him get Donald Trump on his ass, and he just like, no. How about no? I mean, you had to watch it because it was gripping. What have they done?
There's like people just want to be famous in it and put on TV and like that. My mate, he's got a PA. And I was like, fucking hell, you got an assistant? And he goes, yeah, but she's proper fame hungry. She wants to be like someone on Love Island, these sorts of shows, Big Brother, get on there and then like build it from there and stuff. And I just think, oh, fair fucks. If that's how you want to like roll, but I don't see like the
what are you doing?
I don't know.
Wouldn't you want to be known for something?
Yeah, but these motherfuckers just lie around in a bikini and that, or in the shorts, just walking around, and then they're just basically they're in a gaff. I think to be fair, actually, yeah, I'm thinking about. I've seen a bit more than 2 minutes of that girl just being crying now, because there was something on where they all sat around at this bar. There was these two people reading out the comments that other people had. So they'd say, right, Dave, or whatever. Someone said this about you. This comment. Who do you think it is? Whoever you think it is, fucking throw a drink in the face. So people were just walking up, just going fuck off, like throwing it in.
How are people not throwing bones?
Everyone just sat there, and it's like, oh, yeah, don't know.
Who's this fucking spud in the comments here? United is a dying club. United have been wanked since Fergie left. Who do you support, our kid? Because unless it's Chelsea, you've not won as much as us, have you?
No.
So yeah, the game's next Saturday, but we're not able to tell you what's happened next Saturday. It's going to be on a slow release. So,
they're filming that shit? Fucking hell.
Of course they're filming it.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know, but fucking hell, I'm going to have to breathe in, innit?
So, I think, like, round one's going to go out one day.
How big's my t-shirt?
I don't know, Grimes's. We've got Grimes's.
You've got names on and everything?
No.
No, fucking hell. Have I got my number?
I'm giving you your number. 16.
I've got nothing to play in. Can I play barefoot?
I'd probably not. McCullough wants number 7. What do you guys reckon? Should we give Adam number 7?
I'll give him like 99 or something, innit?
Well, it's 1 to 18.
What? Oh,
well,
yeah.
It's 2 to 18, isn't it? Adam wants 7. What do you reckon? Should we get number 7?
We've got 18 people.
We might have about 22.
Well, alright, fair enough.
Farky's in now.
Oh, is he? Yes!
Farky's in.
Text that little motherfucker.
I don't know if Illy's in or not. I've asked Illy if he wants to come in.
Shit out, Annie, because DT's coming.
Is that what he's done?
That's what I heard.
Everybody tweet at Illy Style and say, I've heard you bottled it, lad. State of you big fuck.
Fucking hell, Farky's going to be auditioning, isn't he? Fucking got his own PT now, fucking shredded up to death. He's going to be trying to get on Love Island, this cunt.
We've got a sick team, and do you know what none of you knobheads have noticed? Right, hang on. Can I just say, none of you dickheads noticed. When we put the squad out, no one noticed Rico Gomez. Nobody noticed.
But you didn't say his name, did you?
It's on the list at the end.
Yeah, no, but who watches shit to the end?
Because
Who watches the credits?
He didn't text me until after I'd made the video and said, let's have it. So, Rico Gomez is Angel's brother. Rico Gomez was in the same academy at United as Paul Pogba. So, we've got a juicy little surprise for everybody there. So,
well, it's not a surprise, is it? Because you just told everyone.
Very true. So it's not really a surprise, but hopefully he's good, man. I mean, he should be. I want to play that guy up front, and we've got some other guys as well.
So it's full-size pitch, 20 minutes each way.
20 minutes each way.
So basically, we could play one game and then be like, right, see yous.
Bye, back up to Manchester.
How are we getting there?
To be confirmed. It'll be sorted. I think they're just trying to figure out. It might be a couple of cars. It might be a minibus.
We're not going on the train?
No.
Fucking hell, I've got to sit in a car all day.
Don't worry about it.
What time?
You
better not say well early.
Well, it's a 1 o'clock kickoff, so it's going to be like a 6:30, 7 o'clock leave, isn't it, man?
What the fuck?
Yep.
Not feeling that. How can I think I've got some on, actually. Let me just check my diary.
Oh, yeah, that's the crack, man. The comment says, is Sam Homewood a kids' TV show presenter? He is that. Check this one out, right, man? So, Arsenal Fan TV had a trial with 1,000 people. They've got a UEFA A licensed coaching. How serious are you taking this?
A coach for what? What, the day?
I think they're playing more fixtures, apparently, so... I think they've got... they're going to be doing a load more fixtures and stuff like that, so... it'd be interesting to see how it plays out for them. But I think they're missing the spirit of it. If you go, like, you want Full-Time Devils, I'm there, Adam's there, Andy's involved, you've been on there on a fan cam. Pretty much everybody involved has been, like, Illy, been on a fan cam, Josh has been on a fan cam. It's all people that are related to the channel. And a couple of the ringers that we've got are people that we know. So it's not like we've gone and held a trial for 1,000 fucking people.
1,000 people? Why have you got the energy to, like... go there.
They hired a stadium for the day and everything, mate. They went so serious on it.
They're doing it, aren't they?
If they don't win it, you've all got to just absolutely abuse them, man. Because we're not even on a training session.
We're like the dog and duck, innit? Just fucking turn up
and win the thing and fuck off back to Manchester.
Oh fuck me! I'm gonna seize up in that minibus or whatever it is. How many you win 2 cars? Just thinking about that.
Because a lot of them are already in London.
Oh, right. Okay.
So, coming from here, there'd be Chris and Jamie to film it. There'd be me and you. Jay's coming with us, hopefully, just to watch. Potentially Rico, although I don't know if Angel's coming or whatever as well, so they might just go down in their own car if they are. Illy Farky. Sorry, there's not too many of us, is there? Really? That's it, really?
It's alright. Better get stretching.
I want to play a free at the back.
Yeah, we're playing a very, very deep line. Not going to play high line.
The reason that is I want to play a free at the back is because generally Sunday League or this kind of level, people have got a couple of speed merchants and a couple of wingers will be their best players.
I'll play sweep. I'll be sweeper.
And they'll try and get round the back of you. So what I want to negate is people coming round the back of us. And to do that, what I want to do is have a really deep back three, because then you've got double cover if someone gets done.
Yeah, I'll be like low for Mateus.
And then essentially the rest of them I just want to attack. I'm not going to tell anyone how to attack. I'm just going to say just fucking play what you see, man. Yeah. Because there's some fucking good players in our team. So I'm just going to.
So do you know who we're playing? First game.
Not been drawn yet. So you got to keep an eye on Ball Street's thing. But right, here's what I'm saying. I'll go on record right now and say, Full Time Devils and Arsenal Fan TV are bringing the views, aren't they? So you either want that as the final, but if you don't really trust that both teams are good enough to get to a final, you want to make it so that'd be the semi, because the semi's the second round. So you essentially want to give an easier game.
So I thought it's 3 games and a final, but it's just going to be 3 games.
Because it's 8 teams, so it's going to go quarter, semi-final. So if you really want to twist it, and I would, if I was running a competition that was for YouTube, I would, make the draw. I mean, FIFA do it, so fucking why wouldn't you do it for a YouTube one? I would make it so that you had. I would make it so that you had essentially a pretty winnable game for us on Arsenal Fan TV in the first round, and then you make us meet in the semi-final, because then you get one of your big teams in the final, guaranteed, which will bring the hits. If you don't know...
What are the other channels?
Cheek Sport. So that'll be Dave and Joel and all the boys. AJ Freeze Creators, which is just a lot of FIFA dudes, but a lot of them play footy in that. We got Ball Street FC, who I don't know who they've got. Arsenal Fan TV. Palmers, which is a Sunday League team. They do like what Hashtag does, but they're just like a regular Sunday League team, but they film all their matches, and they've got like some serious amount of sponsorship and all that type of shit. They do really well, Joe, on socials and stuff, but they're a Sunday League team, so I don't know how good. They might be a really good Sunday League team because of all that they get, and Joe, they're able to attract decent players. I've never watched them, but like I said, we're not going to have anybody that's trained together, that's played together. So it just needs to either spark. That's why I'm going to keep it massively simple. A back 3 that just fucking holds and you've got cover, because I think with a back 2, fullbacks start getting adventurous. You get one-on-one with a centre half and it's fucking game over, innit? So I want to just keep a nice back 3. We play wing backs that
it's only 20 minutes.
Got cover, and then we just attack how we see fit.
Am I taking free kicks? Discuss amongst yourselves.
I reckon we'll probably have a little go in a warm up, innit?
Yeah.
I reckon that geezer that's played for Preston's probably going to have a decent shout on it.
I think I'm just going to turn up, me. I'm not fucking. I kicked a football for like time. I can't remember the last time I actually played.
So yeah. Will it be shown on YouTube? Of course it'll be shown on YouTube. That's the whole idea of this.
Better get me a haircut on her.
Yeah, man. I'm not getting a number, although I'm leaving the door open to bringing myself on for a last-minute Cantona 2-foot special if we do happen to face Arsenal Fan TV, Just saying. Hashtag are alright, nothing special, but they play together all the time. Yeah, it's not Hashtag we're playing, although we might keep Full-Time Devils FC going, to be honest. Just, play like one match a month the way like Hashtag and that do it, and we've had such good interest for it that it's pretty good content. We may do it, so we'll see what happens. But it could be a good little thing. We've got a new kit on order because they want us to play in the Football Republic. We're like, is it? Fuck. No. So we've got a nice night kit. Couldn't have red because there's like a load of teams already playing in it. Red, so we've gone with some away colours, but just wait and see. It's going to look sick. I said Grimes is boxing it as well, so should be a good one.
Can't wait. Bet I done one run yesterday. I'll get another couple in.
It won't be live streamed, no. So all the games are going to happen on one day, but from what I've seen, I haven't seen the full schedule, but from what I have seen, it seems like Barnaby from Football Republic. He's the only keeper we've got at the moment. So from what I've seen, it'll be like round 1 goes out on X date. The semis will go out on X date. I don't know if they're going to be... is there a UFC? No, because they'd have to leave bedrooms to create that one. No. I think it's all just going to be like staggered out and dragged out. So they might even put like one semi-final on one day and one on another when they upload it. But essentially, it's all going to happen in one afternoon. I don't know if we're going to go. I think we're going to go and try and go for something to eat and maybe a drink or two before we come home. But
I wouldn't imagine if it starts at 1.
But if it's only an hour, no, it's not even going to be an hour to get through a game, and there's 2 pitches, so you're going to get through quite a few games pretty quickly, aren't you?
Yeah, so you'd probably be done by 4.
Could be, yeah.
Maybe 5.
How many games is there? So there's going to be 4 in the first round, 2 and a 1. Yeah. So you're looking at 7 matches.
But then
over 2 pitches.
But you're going to play semis at the same time and 2 quarters at the same time. So yeah, it's not going to be that long. Probably
no, I should be able to write.
Oh, no, actually, maybe 6 o'clock finish. Be back late though, won't it? Long day.
Yeah, someone saying their creators will bring the views. They got lads with 1 million. We got Manny. I didn't even know who that guy was. Apparently, is it Toby Jizzle's brother? Is it something?
Who? Who's Manny?
Don't know. Told Jaden. He was like, "Oh my god." I was like, "Oh."
Who's got Manny? We have.
Yeah.
What an artist.
Should we have a look on YouTube if he is?
I don't have it.
I don't know. I don't know.
I watched the video he sent me, but I don't know.
Guy's got 1.3 million subs.
Oh, is he playing an team?
Yeah.
Is he good in real life?
I have no idea.
Doesn't matter anyway.
Some guy in the comments saying, "How boring is this?" Welcome to the Stephen Howson podcast, mate. Not here. Like we said, we don't know anything. So
talking shit, mate.
The title says don't watch it, so don't fucking watch it and then complain that you watched it and it was boring. How's that for an idea, you fucking weapon? So yeah, I did say don't watch it, so it's up to you. But that's all we know really, is that we got some decent players. We've asked for a couple more, but we know the guys that are coming down to play for us.
Definites. They're all definites.
I mean, we know the people. You know, like we know we're not just like recruited a load of fucking random people. We know the people. That's the one. Manny's a baller, and someone says he's very good at football. Again, I actually did get told he's an attacker. Every fucker's an attatter. Jaden told me that.
Yeah, no one wants to play defence now, did it?
No, if I could have a good centre half, I would actually really fancy our chances. Because at the moment in defence, it's probably going to be Adam Boltwood, you and Illy.
Illy? Steele?
I know he played up front for Ducky, but he's not getting in front of Rico Gomez or that other kid that played for Arsenal.
No. So, I don't really fancy our chances at the back then. I don't know where... Oh, is he any good, Adam?
McCullough?
No, Boltwood.
Oh, Boltwood. He plays pretty regular for front three and that. Someone saying that it was a strange clickbait title. Not really. I mean, it's about as opposite as clickbait as you can get, really. I said, don't watch it, we don't know anything. And we're sitting here talking about stuff that we don't know. Someone says, Manny is a skillful player. You can watch him play on your channel. I should probably do that, trying to do my due diligence and know my team a little bit. I mean, shit, it must be nearly 10 years since I last watched you play. When did you sack it?
Maybe 2010.
Is it that late?
11. Yeah, that's like 6 years ago. Yeah, probably 2010.
I didn't think it was that late. I thought it was earlier than that.
No, yeah, I think it's about then. Or maybe a bit. Fuck knows. Can't remember.
So there you
Can't
go.
remember.
It's been a wee while. Farky's still playing regularly, isn't he?
Yeah, he plays. Yeah, he talks about twisting man's up. But he's got them bandy legs like Paolo One Chop.
I said that the other day. Paolo One Chop. The last time I saw Farky, he'd take on 6 people and miss an open net. Do you think that's what he's going to be bringing to the table?
Yeah. Yeah, but now he's hench, isn't he now?
Is he though? Oh, fucking hell. So yeah, that's what we're doing next Saturday. I'm on BBC tomorrow. So if anyone's kicking about tomorrow, I'm on with what's he called? Simon Stone and some other dude. Live, I think, at 12:30 for an hour. Talking about transfers.
What, on the radio?
No, on the telly.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right.
So I don't know what to wear, because you're not allowed anything with a name on or even a logo on.
You know what, you should wear something that's proper, like, going to fuck people's eyes up when they're watching TV.
Like a pattern.
Yeah. Like.
And some specs. To be like, what has he come as?
Yeah, because I finished House of Cards now.
All right.
And there's like, we're on scene in one of the end ones there, Claire's got something on, and it's like, the fuck, did they not test that out beforehand? Because it's, it's a bit of a...
I didn't notice anything.
It weren't like for a long time. It's just when she was in the kitchen talking to a man there before she offed him. That's a weird ending. Someone
in the comments here saying someone's chatting shit about us. Like, the guy's got a strange obsession. Like, I don't care. I really don't care. Why do you all come in here and talk about him in the comments? Like, I don't Like, you've never seen me talk about him. The guy just lies about me all the fucking time. Like, get on with it, man. Who gives a fuck? The guy's a sad act, so fuck him. So what are you guys up to? Anyone got anything interesting that they want to share? And we'll have a chat about it.
Yeah, otherwise we can sit here for another hour or something. Just be quiet.
Just chilling. Farky said he watched the House of Cards thing the other day. He got into it. I think I need to start from the beginning and watch it all.
Nah, I can't be watching it again. It's like, just certain things that I just get planted in there, like that Mark Usher and that Jane Davis.
Yeah, there was some shit that like just gets dragged up from like series 2, and you're like,
well, they're not them. They just appear. They just appear. Now they're just like, you know, on the inside. Like, how the fuck did you get here? Like, there's no mention of you anywhere before in the previous where you would think you would have been noticeable if you're these kind of fixers. Do you know what I mean? So I was just like, I don't know. There's going to be a season 6, isn't
Absolutely, yeah. But didn't you say that Spacey said he's
Well,
not
I don't know whether he
said
he was. I don't know whether he said he can't. Yeah, I think I did say that, but I don't know whether he said he's too busy to do other shit or whatever.
2-pack films out tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it. It's been slated everywhere.
Yeah,
he gets an iPhone 7 out and posts on Instagram.
I know.
What the fuck is that shit? I'm not doing that. Do you know that I saw someone put, if they want to watch a film about 2-pack, watch Resurrection, and I was like, yeah, Resurrection was dope. That
it was good.
That was really, really good. And I think I need to watch that George Best All by Myself. Have you seen that yet?
No, it's on BBC iPlayer. I've seen a lot of people talking about it. Well.
I think that's a similar vein, as in like you never see George Best talking. I think it's just him narrating, so he's talking about it. So it's over it. So I thought, oh, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'll check that one out actually.
But yeah, Power's back. First episode down.
I haven't seen.
Rest in peace, Charlie Murphy. He was in the first episode. That was a bit weird to watch because
because he's still in it now after passing away a while ago. Isn't
he? He's like it was well skinny in it, and you're like, oh shit, it's Charlie Murphy. Because I forgot, like I knew he was in it originally from when it was being filmed, but then I forgot about it. But I was like, oh yeah, okay. So see where this is going. You've got to give it any show. You've got to give it 3 or 4 episodes, 5 episodes to give it a build up.
That pilot is normally just like been ill thought out and not really on every show. Quite often the pilot's not really that good. I think it usually takes a few to get the Safe in the comments says, and I want to bring Jimmy Conrad on. Jimmy Conrad's actually a centre half, but yeah, he's in LA or New York, so like whatever.
Anyway, yeah, my missus watched some Glow. Something like Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling or something. It's on Netflix. To be fair, it was pretty funny. It's like an 80s thing where they had the women wrestle. I caught the end of the last episode yesterday when I come home, and I was like, that's pretty funny. What?
CrossFit Games is on at the end of Jan, I think. No, Jan. What man about July? I'm gonna watch it because
where's that?
They hold them in like tennis centres. I think this one's in like middle of America somewhere.
Oh right. And CrossFit. Yeah, some of them people are like absolutely shredded.
Obviously, I'm nowhere near even fucking completing any of the workout of the days at the prescribed weights yet. But yeah, I mean, I can't even imagine what the fuck they do. I mean, I might be wrong on this one a little bit, but the CrossFit Games, I think, is 8 events on like 6 days or something like that, 5 days maybe. So they do like 8 workouts, and then workouts finish you for the fucking day, and they're all timed, obviously. So you place all the way through them to try and thingy them. They're fucking cool, man. I think it's really interesting. Like, I see a lot of people that slagged off CrossFit and said, everything's all about, you know, poor form and doing it quickly and this, that, and the other. The coaches that I've got down there at 3D, everything is all about perfect form. You know, like I was saying, I'm struggling with this, but like, I'll just use the bar and try and get the finger right. There's no one's pushing anyone to do anything dangerous, and I like that. And I do feel how much the competitive nature of working out comes into stuff, so to keep you pushed, because you just don't fucking push yourself, do you? Gone back round to that again, but you know. Spicy Special says CrossFit is shit, worse than vegans. But I mean, where are you coming from that?
Give it a go, innit?
Like, that's it. I mean, if it's working, it's fucking working. No one's headlocking you and making you fucking go, are they?
No.
Would I be putting some CrossFit videos up? Nah. I don't fucking think so. I might if I go for like when I start getting near personal best and stuff, because I think that if you follow me on Instagram, I've been putting up every workout. You know, as bad as or good as it's been, you know, my numbers are up there exactly the same as the fucking, you know, 9 stone chicks that's in the class alongside me. You know, the number goes up on the board. I got no fucking shame. That's where I'm at. That's what I'm doing. So you can see all my fucking numbers right up on there, mate. And I might do, as I start getting the technique correct and I start actually trying to push, because I'm pretty fucking strong. I can move some numbers around in just static weight moving. So I think once I start getting back onto those, I might start putting some of them up. But yeah, at the moment I'm focusing a little bit on technique. No one wants to watch me moving a fucking 20 kg bar around.
No.
And asking if my thumbs are in the right fucking place. So there you go, man. Howson in some spandex doing deadlift, 5,000 likes. Well, I've been thinking about this actually, and I sort of mentioned it to the lads in the Patreon group the other day, that from January onwards I want to do some stuff on the podcast channel, because that's where this is meant to be actually. Obviously it's not. So I want to do some stuff on the podcast channel, and I've found some events that I want to do that I can vlog the training and preparation for, and just keep pushing myself in every fucking aspect, really, not just any specific aspect. So I've found stuff like, one of the things that I decided I'm doing, I'm going to do a jits competition next summer. That's what I want to do. So I'm going to go and do next summer. I can't do it this weight. There'd be monsters at this weight, mate, like actual fucking gargantuans. So I need to get, there's a weight class at 204 and a weight class at 196. Definitely want to be at the 204. Maybe with a little bit of dehydration, I might get to the 194. Maybe 12 month. I think I can do that. So I want to get down to that and compete at jits and see how I do, because you never know. I've had some good rolls recently where I've found myself feeling like I've leveled up and stuff like that. And I think doing the CrossFit has definitely helped my fitness. There's some rolls like prior to starting CrossFit, I'd be dead after a round or two, whereas now I'm going 4 or 5 rounds and I feel fucking good, man.
It's building up, isn't it? Especially when you've not done anything for ages and it's like kicking your body back into
so I want to do
gear.
like a challenge Howson thing where maybe I spend like a 6 weeks or a month of just like vlog the competition, vlog my thoughts after it and make a video out of it. Bosh, there's clay pigeon shooting. I wouldn't mind going doing that. Yeah. And Joe vlog the training for that.
They do that around here, don't they?
Yeah. There's two competitions around here. So there's do you know Earl Crabtree used to play for England? He's a big fucking giant monster.
We've had this conversation. Yeah.
So I chat to him on a regular, and he comes and shoots around here. So I think that'd be interesting to go and do a competition with him, with that big monster motherfucker, and just see.
Can I get in place at Raf?
Oh shit, that's not a bad shout, you know. There be monsters. What is he? He's like 6'8" or some shit, and he's fucking.
Not going to lose an header.
He's not going to lose a.
But then saying that, Illy's 6'5", he can't win a fucking header.
Yeah, he can't jump.
Yeah.
I think Earl's got some power in his legs still, hasn't he?
I'm
going to fucking text him.
I don't reckon Illy. I'll tell him. I don't reckon he could dunk it. No
he used to play basketball as well, didn't
he? Yeah, but I don't reckon he can jump that high off the ground. Me. I don't think he can jump higher than the first step.
How much reckon he weighs?
Someone like to say. Don't know.
Because he's a fucking well-built dude, innit? As all of him that he is.
Yeah. I don't know. Don't know how he's going to get around the pitch. There's definitely going to be. He's going to be just going. I don't know what.
He's my 5-minute man. He's my 5 minutes of chaos. Get in there, sling some fucking bows out, and just see what happens. I think. There was that I wanted to do. There was what's some other shit? So I'm going to do the Paris 10. That's why you've seen Earl Crabtree's wank at rugby. Really isn't. I want to do the Paris 10, which is the 10 miler from P Company, that's why you've seen me tabbing if you do follow me on Instagram, because that's what I'm trying to get back to doing that sort of thing. I'm going to do a Tough Mudder. For sort of training for that, do that, and I think that's some good videos. You guys obviously let me know what you think in the comments. Is that the sort of fucking thing that you won't mind seeing? But I think I can vlog all that kind of shit, and you'll probably see some training videos from jits and stuff in there then, and maybe even do a wrestling one towards Christmas. Maybe if I do a jits one earlier in the year, because there's some different grappling, wrestling, they're all over the fucking place. Like, maybe I do a gi one in the summer and a no gi one in the winter. But people here, they're crying how fast I am. But I'll tell you, man, I'm fucking quick. I don't go for long distances. That's the fucking problem. Although I'm not as quick as I was, obviously.
I'm rapid.
No, you're not.
Don't need to be fast.
I thought you've been injured sometimes when we used to do them runs around the reses.
Yeah,
we used to turbo it for the end. I'd be like, shit, are you all right?
No, I was all right running around them reses. We used to do. Fucking hell, they were decent times then. We do some like in about 6 minutes, probably less than that.
Connor in the comments, have I been to the Snake Pit? I've not, no, but my old wrestling coach was Snake Pit, Ian Bromley. He's a fucking badass, man. As an absolute badass. Nasty. Absolutely nasty. I used to do catch wrestling before I did jiu-jitsu, and catch wrestling just seems to be like the fucking nasty older brother of jiu-jitsu. Everything's about fucking just hurting you, whereas jiu-jitsu, a lot of the submissions is to put you to sleep or to get you to submit, whereas catch wrestling, everything's just like a neck crank or a fucking just stuff that just hurts like fuck, and you're just like I liked it, but I've started getting some more free time now, so I'm gonna start being able to train and get into a proper routine. It's just been difficult over the last 2 years. It's easy to fall out of routine, innit?
Oh yeah, massively, yeah. Like, and then when I'm at home, I think, right, well, I've got some spare time now. Shall I just go for a run? And I think, nah, this is my time to chill, where I can just take like an hour, if that, and just have a couple of games of FIFA and just like unwind, man. So I just had a quick game of FIFA before when put Jasmine to bed. And my missus is working, so I'm like, right, before I have my tea and that, just crack on there. And I couldn't even beat Sunderland 0-0 at home, and I thought, well, that's pretty realistic. Bastards.
Yeah. What's your favourite TV programme, says Matthew Wright?
TV programme?
Yeah,
what, like,
really watch
current?
TV?
Nah, I don't really see TV. Say, Power's back on, so I would say that. Orphan Black's back on, if anyone's ever seen that. But that's some weird-ass shit. It's a BBC programme, right? BBC Canada. So it's nowhere near BBC. It's on fucking Netflix. But I've watched I had to watch a few series on, Cody and that. But it's weird, man. It's proper weird. It's about like genetically modified clones, and like they're all identical, but then they have different characteristics, and it's like Neo. Oh, it's mad. It's all right. You watch it, it's all right, but then it's like season 5 now, so it's just getting weirder and weirder all the time.
Janine's watch anything with vampires in? Janine's on it, man.
No, I'm not a big fan of vampires.
Someone just said, why did I stop playing rugby? Well, I was professional. I had a professional contract. I didn't get offered a professional contract, although to be fair, I fucking dimmered it at the end of the season. I wasn't getting any game time whatsoever. And I was getting fucked around Royal, so when my contract was up, I just fucking stopped going, in all honesty. And yeah, unsurprisingly, didn't get renewed. Although I knew it was coming. I wasn't getting renewed. It was my last year as an academy player, and I wasn't getting played, even though I thought I was worthy of it. There was a lot of politics that went on. The guy
always politics, man.
The guy that recruited us was the head coach, and he would drive over with me and a load of lads from Wigan. He was from Wigan. To Doncaster, and they'd lost like 8-9 games on the bounce. We came in and we won a few, we lost a few. We weren't very good, so we won a few, lost a few, and we changed the fortunes of them a little bit anyway. But then when it started to go a bit wrong, all the local Doncaster lads was all like, "Oh, these fucking Wigan getting in the car with the coach and chatting shit about us and stuff," which wasn't the case. It was just getting a fucking lift. I'm
sure he was talking about like some aspects of it. Do you know what I mean?
Was.
You're not going to sit there and be like,
"No, John,
all right, that's it now. That's it now. Yeah, shop talk's over."
Yeah, but there was nothing. There was no conspiracy. Like the lads that he recruited was all fucking good lads, and he eventually started like fucking cutting out all of the lads that he'd brought to appease the fucking miver that he was getting from the local lads. But it was it was unenjoyable by the end of it, because I was training 5-6 nights a week, playing one, and rugby league at academy level, and I'm obviously at pro level as well. It's fucking brutal. It's like being in a fucking train crash every single week, man. and I was doing a full day of work in the army where I might do 1 or 2 PT sessions a day, then having to go and do more PT in the evening or play a fucking game. They wouldn't even let me off the session for the day. The army, they paid lip service to supporting elite athletes. They really do. Some of them do. Like if you're a boxer, a professional boxer, you get treated like a fucking king. But some of them just don't fucking just don't support it whatsoever. I had a prick for a sergeant, which didn't really help.
I was thinking about 40. I was like, did you watch Under 21s the other day against Germany?
No, I was driving.
I watched the second
half. I heard
half.
that it was a good game.
Watched the second half. Yeah, explain to me this. Yeah, how does Adi Boothroyd get the England Under 21 manager? How? Unlike, do you know, if you want to,
how does Southgate get the first team?
Well, that's what I mean. If you want to be a progressive nation, like, and all the kids are doing well, the under 20s and 17s, 18s, etc. But then the under 21s, it was like, oh yeah, but they haven't really got a decent squad. But then you run through the names and you're like, do you know what? That's a pretty heavy squad. Germany, I know, a lot of their squad is playing as the first team now, aren't they? In the Confederations Cup, they left a lot behind, and. But it's just like the same old thing. They had Tammy Abraham up front. They weren't
He's a player.
Yeah, but they weren't giving no service. Like what I saw in the second half, and they were just literally being confined to like 5 and a 4, and then just Tammy Abraham, and then try and whack it up for him to try and get pieces.
They've got such good technical abilities with these players.
But
they
weren't like, it was like they were making stupid mistakes. You know, I guess that's the level to make it. But you got to be comfortable on the ball if you want. But I don't see how Adi Boothroyd makes you comfortable on the ball. Because what did he get a sack from Northampton? I think it might have been his last job.
I don't even know where he's been recently.
But then it's the same with Gareth Southgate. You're not putting progressive thinkers in there. That sort of level there is where you can be thinking, right, well, let's try some, shit.
Well, I think Southgate probably got the first team job because he did all right at some tournaments. But you're going to do all right because we've got some natural ability in the squad which is going to drive that.
You should be. I mean, you look at Spain with different level. Germany always have, they always do it in tournaments, and then Italy have got it. So you go now as the big nations around Europe. They're your big four, aren't they? Really.
And we're always in there and thereabouts in the finals for the underages.
Yeah.
We're just not really. I mean, the under-17s did pretty well recently as well. There's a comment here from Chill Clough, which I don't know what he's referring to, but he's pretty fucking bang on if he's talking about me. And he said, it might be talking about Earl Crabtree, but he says, didn't like running with the ball, he liked to roll, that's not good in rugby league, Castleford Rovers fan. My last game was actually against Castleford Rovers.
I don't think he watched you.
No, I don't think he did. I mean, I'd be amazed if he was like, oh, I remember that guy. That's never happened. I remember I ran straight into one of the props and I face planted on his fucking chest, and I cut all my, because obviously I wear a gum shield on the top, you don't on the bottom, do you? Right. So on my bottom teeth fucking cut my lip, and I was pissing blood out of there, and I broke my thumb. Didn't have a fucking good time of it, and I was like, what am I doing, man? Honestly, this is fucking absolute nuts. Elliot says, why am I more bothered about the under-21s than the senior team? Because why do you give a fuck about the senior team? There's no reason to give a fuck about the senior team.
No, there would be if it was like, if there was, I think if they were passionate and they show like they cared. I mean, I don't think they don't look like they show they cared. I mean, I'm not asked
2002 is probably the last time I give a fuck, I think.
What happened in 2000? No, 2006, I would say. 2006, that's when we got to the quarters and Rooney got sent off for Ronaldo.
I don't remember much of it. I was in Afghanistan, wasn't I? But I did watch the games while I was there, but I don't remember.
I just remember being out and about and like being involved in it or getting caught up in the emotion side of things. But after that, I was like, oh fuck this. But yeah,
I remember 2010. We watched it in your garden with a fire pit in Ordenshaw.
Yeah, that was the first. That was the South African, I think.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, that was like a messy day. That was a messy day.
I just remember one part of it being like going dusk or some shit.
It was a Saturday because then we went Mexico like 2 days later, and then we watched all the rest of the World Cup in there. Woke up, Jay was like fuming because obviously the time difference or what have you. I mean, it weren't really. Where was it played? Oh, it's South Africa, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So
which isn't the same as here. It's the same as here, but I think they might have moved the times to figure out somebody else.
It depends, doesn't it? It's wherever it falls on the line. But yeah, England, Germany was at 8:30 in the morning there, and obviously you're out till like 4, 5 in the morning, and then you wake up. So we thought, because they used to have it on in a big screen down in like where they have the entertainment on, and sometimes you go and watch the game there, but this went, fuck this. So we all just like watched it in bed and that. So everyone was watching it in our room, I think, and then Jay was asleep, and I think it was Whelan's trying to wake him up, and he wouldn't wake him, and Jay, when he's asleep, like, fuck off. And then
we got a good video here of waking Jay. I think we might have shown it on this.
Yeah,
we have shown it.
Yeah, and then he comes storming in about 60 minutes on. Why don't you fucking wake me? I told you to fucking wake me. You fucking can.
Elbow up.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah. Pointing. If anyone knows Jay Wilshaw.
Shout out to Jay Wilshaw. He was doing some snaking him the other day. Put him on blast.
Standard.
Doesn't have a bird. Seen him walking hand in hand, walking a dog. We stayed the bridge the other day.
Oh, he has got a bird apparently now.
So I just beeped him and was like that. This is 2 days after he told me
was
he had a bird.
Was it on his ones?
No, he was holding hands with a bird, walking a dog.
All right.
I didn't know he had a dog. Yeah, so I beeped and I was like brother, you just got busted, but I'm not going to say nothing, face.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, because Farky was telling me I was with Farky last week.
I told you already. I'm going to tell these lot because I thought it was funny as fuck. So we've not really been on a night out for a fucking while. Farky goes, text Ben. He goes,
all right, let's not tell his story.
Okay then. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, it's funny, but okay, now I've got to put that work in first.
Did I mess around at school? Yeah. Fucking hell. Right, think how belligerent I am. Think trying to teach me.
Yeah, I was hard work as well.
Yeah, I definitely thought I knew more than all the teachers.
I was well pissed off because like the head of the year said to me in 5th year, you're one of the worst students in the year. And I was like,
don't think so.
No chance. Because I got kicked out of maths. I weren't allowed in maths. And they're like, you're one of the only kids to get kicked out of a subject and not be allowed in by the teacher. I was like, that's not my fucking fault. Teacher's got an issue. But don't label me with like, everyone else. Well, 2 other people, which I won't name their names. Like, they're all right lads.
We are not going to America at the moment, unfortunately. Pretty pissed off by that, Is Manchester a city where everyone knows everyone? No, it's too big, man. I mean, it's pretty.
You know loads of people from association and that. You always know. I'll say like the borough. You'd know like, no matter where you go, you'll know someone. More than one people. Person.
8-1 Geordie dresses like a mime on the next True Geordie podcast. Really? Is he calling me out? Someone's saying DT's calling me out. Well, guess what? He's going to fucking see me next Saturday, isn't he? So he's going to have to fucking face up to whatever he says. Gonna act a big man in front of the camera, but guess what? Camera won't be rolling all the time, son. What is it with people trying to act fucking tough? Especially when you've got no chin like him. So yeah, like we said, pretty chill one. I don't know what people coming here expecting tonight.
I don't know. There's fuck all going off, innit?
There really isn't. Yeah, and I'm deliberately not talking about transfers because they're fucking me off.
Yeah.
I did it actually. Flat earthers have moved on from just thinking that the earth is flat to now thinking that oh shit, I really need to get that back on because we can't stop the stream unless when we finish, unless that's back on. Oh shit, where's
your chance? Still rolling.
Alright, it's back on. It'll come back on. So the laptop just died. We can't stop the stream unless the laptop's actually on. And I can't see what you guys are saying, so I'm going to have to go into the... I have to hopefully that it tweeted it out. I started a live stream. Yes, I did. Bear with us while I get this back on. Where's the commentos? So yeah, apparently... the flat earth types reckon that not only is the Earth flat, but that volcanoes don't exist.
What? So what the fuck are they then?
I don't fucking know. I can't get on the YouTube comments.
Just sit here in silence. People there.
It's 290 people. What are you guys doing with your lives? There we go. Got the comments back on. What do I make of the DUP? It's actually fucking terrifying. Someone said Trudeau's got Frank Mir on his podcast. Gangster. That's awesome. That is awesome. Well done. Any plans for the summer? Yeah, we're going Ireland on the 1st and 2nd of August, but that's a bit of a mission away, really. We've got the whole of July to.
That's not that far away, really. It's like 5 weeks, isn't it? So
there is going to be some pre-season friendlies for those staying at home, so that's going to be interesting. Definitely going to go and check some of those out. I'm also looking at maybe bringing in some sort of analysis style show to Mondays. But here's the thing, right? I got to get that shit out before Monday Night Football. Because even I could spend a day and a half on that shit. But if I upload it 20 minutes after Monday Night Football, people are going to say, if they say the same shit, sorry, you copied Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
It's about the fact that you've just spent all Sunday getting all the clips together and editing them and all that shit. Like, it's probably not even possible to fucking get it all done and out in 20 minutes. But people will still say that. So the key to it all is going to be getting this shit out first, prior to that stuff coming out. It's just whether or not I can do that.
Nothing else going on. Sure, there's other shit going on in July. Well, July when it started gets interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I mean, United are going to be on tour from the 15th, so shit starts popping off around
back in the 9th, which is it's mad to think like, pre-season's back in.
I know the under 18s are in on Sunday. That's when they start. They're doing like 4 or 5 days and then they're off to Austria for a little bit. So I was chatting to a couple of them guys today, figuring out like what the squad's going to look like for next season. Sounds like we've signed a couple of good players. That Traore sounds decent, but it sounds exactly like Pogba. Like the good things about him and his bad things about him. Like do that immaturity on the ball sometimes that Pogba has. Sounds like this kid's got exactly the same in that as well.
That's what it's all about, building up, isn't it?
Jodvi, get your questions in. Give us a proper question as well, like a thought out question, and we'll answer them. Rather than just be like a one-liner with a question mark. Jodvi in the comments, I didn't see Rogan's last podcast, but read the comments. Was he insulting football? I've just been listening to it in the car on the way home from Jaden's training. They're talking about flopping in football, because Americans call it flopping, don't they, diving? I don't understand where that's come from. But they, he doesn't get it, I don't think. I mean, what I think they think is that football fans accept this. But I think proper football fans fucking detest it. Oh, actually, that's not true, because I know that like Italians and Spanish think English are weird for not accepting it. But English fans, at least, fucking hate it.
But it's one of them, isn't it? It's part of the game, so what do you do? How do you call something that's not a dive, or if it is a dive, not a dive? Do you know what I mean? There's fine lines of where you're going to get absolutely smashed.
Yeah.
It's instinct sometimes where you think something's coming and you kind of jump in.
That's where Wenger challenged the one with, what was he called that broke his leg, Eduardo?
Yeah.
He got done for a dive once and Wenger appealed it and was like, he was going to get injured. And they fucking rescinded it, and it's bullshit. Neadra in the comments there, like Tabletop Mountain, they think that's massive tree stumps. That I'm assuming he's talking about the flat earthers. They're fucking insane, aren't they? Rob in the comments, did I enjoy the transfer rumour I sent you yesterday? That was about like Daroon from Middlesbrough.
All right.
It's a new name. But like if you fucking if you go watch him, he's fucking shit, mate. Like what is going on? NBA just flopping all the time. Never seen that actually. Never seen diving in NBA.
Yes, I think that's what I was trying to think, because I've sure seen gifs on Twitter and that shit happening like that.
Malignaggi training with Mcgregor. Thoughts on that? I think he's got a fight with some he's got a spar at least with some high level boxers, but I'm not sure who you could get that's going to replicate what you're going to see with Mayweather, because that's what he needs. Because you know what Mayweather's coming with.
But that's to me that is about as boring as the transfer rumours.
McGregor Mayweather.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it has been a little bit unsafe, but I know you're watching it.
Yeah, because it's on for free anyway on BT, so I'll be watching it. But I won't like, say up and pay for it. Like, what's the fucking point?
What do you think of Dan Bilzerian? I think for some reason he's had a lot of negative press. Probably because people are jealous that the guy is he's living the life. He is what every 17-year-old wished life would be. I think forever. You know, maybe you don't want to live that into your 40s because I think he's like 45 or some shit.
Is it?
I mean, I ain't got the energy to do what he's doing.
Nah, I couldn't think of anything worse to me than having to go into Manchester on a night and thinking, I've got to come back.
Imagine trying to chat to like 12 of them fucking dizzy bitches all day long as well.
No, especially not now. Like, I don't know how Farky does it now.
He's trying to get on at one of Janine's mates.
Oh, is he?
He tried the old send her a friend request thing. It's about 2 weeks ago. Denied.
He fucking needs to step his game up, that motherfucker. Fucking hell, it's not 2008 no more.
That's a great question. Saif in the comments, you wake up in 2100. What is your first Google search?
Am I dead?
That's an interesting one. Mine wouldn't have been that, actually. Mine would have been, I would have gone and seen what United have done for the last
No, it wouldn't.
years. It would.
No, it wouldn't.
I think
The first thing that you do, so like you fall asleep, or what happened? Yeah, from now, yeah. Let's say from now, you wake up in like what? However many 83 years later.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's only 83 years. Isn't it? I thought it was 1,000 years. Yeah, what am I on about? Yeah, so it's only 83 years.
So you'd be like, oh, I've got to check United results. Fucking hell, you wouldn't be that Poindexterous to.
Are we on 50 titles or what?
No, you wouldn't.
10 European.
You wouldn't know. You'd be like,
is football still?
You'd probably Google your obituary, innit? See, like, you know.
I'd probably see what the family was up to, maybe.
Well, they'd be dead.
What happened with Jay or whatever?
Well, he'd be dead as well, more than likely.
Well, do you reckon the first person to live to 150 has already been born?
I've had some weird shit back in.
Me.
I've had some weird shit me back in the day where there's people who are like hundreds of years old that live. You know, like Highlander sort of bullshit, like that. But they can't stay in one. You know, they have to move around all the time.
There's a really, really, really low budget film called Cro-Magnon Man, which is essentially like a play but a film because they're just in one fucking room. So there's this guy lives in a lodge in like Colorado or some shit, and he's moving out and he sits there with all his mates that he's known for like 20 years or something. They're like, man, you just don't age, do you? He's like 45 or some shit, a bit rugged looking. And he starts telling them stories about when he was growing up and all that lot. And it's essentially, he was a caveman. He's lived all the way through it. And I think he might have been Jesus as well. But, you know, he's done all that shit all the way through. It's interesting to think of because, do you know something I found out recently that I didn't get was, if I said to you, what was the life expectancy in the Romans?
No, I don't know. It'd be different, wouldn't it? It depends. I don't know what is it.
No, because it's like 30, 40. Because you think, oh yeah, because people just died earlier.
It's infant deaths, that's what.
Yes, that skews it because there's loads of people dying as infants, loads of people dying of wars, loads of people dying of infections before old age. But like, I might be wrong on who, but like Plato, Aristotle, and all them like philosopher types that did nothing apart from scratching nuts all day, they lived to being in their 80s. So people have always lived into their 80s. It's just that so much infant mortality drags that average age down. That's fascinating. That is fascinating. But I do also think that medical science has fucking dragged shit up now, whereas things that you would die, like look at polio. Polio's gone pretty much.
But then there's other things like, you know, the meat is carcinogenic and, you know, it causes like diabetes and shit like that, and then that obviously has an effect on people. And the shit that we're eating, is it real food? What's going to be left? Things are dying out, like fish are dying out, you know.
The fish one's a fucking scary one, man. How does that come back? We've ate them all.
Well, you endanger them. But the thing I heard the other day is about, I can't remember what type of bears they are in America, but they've been taken off the endangered watch list because now the numbers aren't that low, and now it's legal to hunt them again.
Well, yeah, when they get an overpopulace of some shit in America, because their fish and game manages stuff really well, but the fish in the oceans have been fished to fuck.
Yeah, there's nothing like...
Think of like krill oil and stuff like that.
I think they're saying in maybe 20, 30 years, there's going to be no fish left. So, and you can't keep producing like chickens and cows and everything at the same rate now, and overconsumption is just fucking things over. So what are you going to eat?
The fish one's a weird one, because that doesn't seem to have... Because of the ocean being as big as it is, there is fish farms, But you need some serious acreage, don't you, to have a farm of healthy fish. It's just not as doable as if you have like a farm of cows, because cows don't need much. You know, they mooch about the shit here, the shit there, they eat that. Jobs are good, isn't it? But like a fish needs a lot of fucking water, really, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, the temperature's rising and stuff like that. That's another factor. The shit that's in the sea, low, and obviously the techniques that they're using to fish as well.
There's that garbage patch, isn't there? Which is it floats in between. It's in the Pacific, and it floats in between America and Japan, and it's caught up in the Gulf Stream. And because of the way the Gulf Stream works, doing like a kidney bean's shape in the North Pacific. It's about the size. Think of every little bit of shit that you drop in the sea ends up getting fucking dragged into this Gulf Stream.
Yeah, did you not see that thing that they developed where it actually sucks it in?
The plastic.
Yeah.
But there's some bacteria that they've got that eats plastic that they're trying to.
Good.
This patch is the size of Texas.
Okay.
So that's like the size of Britain. How don't you see that from space?
Yeah, because really, in the grand scheme of things, the world's like 3/4 of it's water anyway. So it's not. Texas is not that big in the grand scheme of things.
But that's fucking of just plastic shit.
Yeah.
That's floating.
Yeah, because I think I said a few weeks ago, like, what natural resource is thriving due to humans? Nothing. We're killing everything. You can't think of anything.
But apart from that shit that we eat, like, there's probably more chickens alive now than there ever should be.
Yeah, but that's not you can't say that's a natural resource, because a lot of that are getting genetically modified.
Yeah, true.
So I mean, like, you know, trees, rainforests, that sort of shit. Fish. Well, I suppose chickens you count in there, but
it's madness, isn't it? It's absolute madness.
I would love to be self-sufficient, me.
It'd be nice, wouldn't it?
In a sense where, you know, in the garden, you go have your own.
I tried to grow like spinach and stuff. Yeah, that didn't last long. It's well hard.
Yeah, because you have to obviously cultivate and take the time to do it. And
I need way more land. I had a window box.
Yeah, well, you're not going to grow spinach on that. Grow saffron in it. It's worth dough. You can grow that on the ledge.
Isn't that worth more than gold?
Yeah. Bizarre.
Where do I sell that, though?
Where do you sell anything? On the internet. Not going door to door and go, yeah, mate, I've got some saffron here, fucking top quality.
So long and thanks for all the fish, says Rob. Some porn is getting banned in the UK. All right. Well, I thought this would be a football stream talking about other shit, says Josh Pell, who clearly can't fucking read. I mean, it does say, do not watch, we don't know anything. I don't know what more you want me to do, to be honest, than that. Like, this was never going to be a fucking football podcast. We're just sitting here to chat shit. Would I sell Rashford for a Labour government for 10 years? That's a fucking killer question. I don't know, you know. Yeah, Matthew in the comments telling Josh, we've never said this is a football stream. In fact, it's football fighting of full of nonsense. Today's mostly been the nonsense part. Out of our potential signings so far, who would I say is the most important to the team next season?
What?
A striker.
Oh, right. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I think we've got the defence on point. Probably, yeah, strike. Yeah. You need someone.
We lacked goals last year, so goals is going to be a big thing.
And we've lost a lot.
This year, yeah. I mean, I'm content. I wouldn't say happy, but I'm not upset. If we get the people that we're rumoured to be getting with, I'm content. But I do think if you got like a Griezmann, I would be very excited. I don't think that's going to be getting in it, man.
But then it's how we would play with Griezmann though, and where we would play him. So
I can't figure that shit out. You know?
I mean, that's not happening. So no point talking about that one. It's the same with anything. Woodward seems to be negotiating with everyone, and then we'll just see what we get for the price and whether it's worth it. And that the Perisic, don't Inter Milan have like until the end of tomorrow to raise enough money or through financial fair play.
Big poker face time with both of those two, with us and them. So there's a good question there from Safe. I don't have any. Do you have any superstitions? Do you have any superstitions? I don't have any. But
probably, but it's probably like one of those things you do subconsciously that you don't even think of.
Mm. Yeah, I don't deliberately put my left shoe on in front of my right or knock on anything or anything like that.
No.
one thing I did want to talk about, actually, and I want to talk to you guys about this as well, because I think it's extremely fucking odd behaviour. Ronaldo's had 2 lots of kids now with surrogates.
Yeah, but apparently he's got his girlfriend is pregnant as well now. His current girlfriend's pregnant. I've seen that on Twitter today, according to reports.
So that's true then.
What?
But isn't it weird?
Yeah, I was thinking that, but
it's extremely weird.
It is, but I think I would probably do the same if I was in his position. You don't know who's going to take you for a ride, do you? So
there's a massive potential for that with a guy that's worth as much as he is.
You know, he's
but it's
a
bit cold, isn't it?
Is it? That's the world we live in, isn't it? Like, shit, anything, you can buy anything you want.
Clearly.
So
he's bought 3 kids.
Like, obviously,
there is kid,
but there's he's probably the most high-profile person doing it, but it goes on like all the time.
It just strikes me as really fucking odd. Really odd. Like, think if I'd have come to you and said, "Here's what we're doing."
Yeah, but that's because
if there was some sort of fertility problems with your missus, okay, that's perfectly acceptable.
That's because it's you. But like, I can see why. It's like.
What do you guys think? I think that's really fucking strange, man.
It's
Michael Jackson stunts, yeah. And he was fucking not all there at all, was he?
No, but that was for different reasons. I mean, yeah, there's probably certain things you could say, well, why is he doing that? There could be one big reason for it. But whatever, man. He can do whatever he wants.
That's a great comment from Jose in the comments there. Why would he not let his kids have a mum when his mother is so special to him? Yeah. She's raising them as if it was like his brothers and sisters, but he's the dad. I don't. It's weird, man. It's fucking weird.
Maybe he's been burnt like that many times in the past with people like who's got close to.
Can you imagine how many pregnancy scares that he's had to deal with? If he was slinging dick when he was in Manchester or anything like that. And
which he was, yeah. And he would have been doing it in Madrid as probably, he still is, clearly. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, he's obviously got trust issues of thinking, well, like, he's probably thinking, oh yeah, I'd probably, he probably, I don't know, he has got commitment issues, you would think. But...
And he's like, I get the kids. If it goes south, I got the kids.
Yeah.
Because that's a fucking...
That's what, and I can live my life through them and allow them to be whatever.
I ain't reading that comment out, but Matthew, that's a fucking killer. MMLS says he's doing like compatibility tests with women, so he has like super kids. I wouldn't be shocked at that, to be honest.
Yeah, because he's not picking fucking munters, is he? Like, he's not picking you 3 o'clock in the morning birds. He's getting some like
outside KFC.
Yeah, fucking chicken station.
You will never hear that story on here. Ever.
Was it outside KFC?
I believe so. He was doing a bit of street sweeping, son.
Oh no, I was talking about you.
Oh, mine wasn't, no. Yours was.
Whoa. All right, well, I remember somebody...
I might have to mute this mic in a minute.
I remember someone throwing some CDs out some car window.
Don't worry about that. That was different.
That was, what do you mean that's a different thing?
That wasn't KFC. His mum probably picks the surrogates.
KFC? Was that in the UK?
No.
Right, all right. Well, yeah, I know what story you're talking about. But do you know what story I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do know what story you're talking about.
I remember the date.
Becky Grimes does as well.
I can remember that so vividly. Because I was sober.
No, you wasn't.
Yeah, I was driving.
That doesn't mean you were sober.
Yeah, but I was.
Was you?
Yeah.
Where did my car go?
I took it.
No, but where did it go, though?
My house.
When did I get it back?
Well, I picked you up in the morning because we had a game on... I
do remember throwing up at the side of the pitch.
On Medlock.
I do remember throwing up at the side of the pitch.
Yeah, and you was cussing Farky. Standard. I did that once when we come back from Blackpool. I went playing on Sunday morning, drove back. That was bangers. I was like doing a one eye open at like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Leaning over.
Yeah. And I just stood on the sideline and just cussed them all day.
It's a good activity to have. He's worth having on your friends list just to send him some shit every now and then.
Farky.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember the last time I cussed him.
Ben versus Howson in the gym, who's the king? Depends on what, because if it's anything that involves stamina, it's not me. These so-called transfer news agents are so annoying. Oh, mate, that fucking agent Edward. People go, he's never had one wrong. Really? I did one Google search and found a fucking dozen.
Yeah, I told you, I just follow him purely for the basis that shit when he posts it.
What's left means.
Yeah, it's like, so you can sift out the shit, because there's a lot of shit in there.
If I could establish and run a new club anywhere, excluding the UK, which country league would I like to do it? When I do Footy Manager, I always like going to like the Dutch league and stuff, because it's easy to get shit off the ground there.
Footy Manager, we've still got to do that.
We have still got to do that. I can do Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday might work, actually, because I might have a free evening.
Ronaldo might be shelling out that alimony if things turn sour. Yeah, I do get that sign of fittings, but it's still odd, innit? Like, it is still fucking odd. Selling sperm to the highest bidder. Can you imagine him like studding himself out like a racehorse? Just jizzing in yogurt pots for women all over the world to go and get some non-comeback jizz from Ronaldo.
Yeah.
You can see the advert now, can't you? Him standing there in his underpants. Like that.
With his fucking ab machine.
With a wide stance.
Yeah.
Jizz by Ronaldo. Probably go for a lot, wouldn't it? People are strange.
I know.
How many like proper hardcore Madrid fans would be like trying to fucking turkey baster it into the missus so they could have like a little CR7 replica? Oh, people are fucking strange. I don't know,
he gets booed.
He does get booed. Like, that's an odd fan base, isn't it? Yeah. Odd fucking fan base. When I'm probably the only 17-year-old female here. Well, you're about to get a load of dick pics off all these king clowns in the comments, I would have thought. Oh, Matthew in the comments, coming up with another good one. If you had to assassinate Trump or Putin, who would it be and why? It's going to get me put on a list. I want to go to America soon. I've just filled out an Esther. I reckon Putin in that case. In fact, no. Putin, because I think he's an absolute gangster and it'd be like a Bond film trying to get to him. Whereas Trump's just a...
Trump, you know, yeah, no point in Trump, because someone's going to fucking do Trump anyway. So there's no point.
Open Ronaldo's fridge and there's just Actimel pots full of spunk and semen. Do I know anything about the French guy we bought for the academy? Yes, and I'll be doing a video on him this week. So keep an eye out for that one. Youth Review is back this week. Maybe Ronaldo wants to get child benefits. I reckon you get them if you sort of get shit like that, I reckon. Ronaldo definitely wanks in front of a mirror, no doubt.
Yeah, definitely. Well, talking to himself as well. He just strokes it, I reckon.
Reckon?
Yeah.
How did I meet Makola? He was doing a fan cam.
How am I supposed to give anyone a job?
Yeah, why don't you give him a job?
Don't know. What job do you want to do?
Yeah. Marshall back to number 9. I don't really care, to be honest. I was playing as a number 9. I thought you meant wearing the number 9. I really don't give a fuck what number people want.
No, I think he would. I think he's lined up to play centre forward next season.
If me and Ben had the money to buy any team in England, who would we pick and why? Not United.
The money. You'd want to do a rags to riches story, innit?
Yeah, you want to Salford City it, don't you, in a way?
Yeah, you'd say like one of the local Tameside teams, I would say.
That's not a bad shout. You see Leeds bought on the road?
Yeah, didn't know they'd sold it, but, you know.
I tweeted yesterday, I replied in off the Full-Time Devils account saying, did they get changed from a 20? Oh my God, the fucking triggered Leeds fans was fucking beautiful.
You know, he's like, where have you all been hiding?
I didn't know there was more than a dozen of them.
So I'd probably say Kurz.
Honest opinion on Hitler.
Oh, what stand-up bloke he was.
Well, you give him a fucking job, he'd see it through, wouldn't he? I mean, he was determined. I mean, if you want to say something nice about the guy. Putin's a black belt in judo, isn't he? Apparently so, yeah. He also rides horses topless while he's hunting bears and shit.
He's a bad man.
Yeah, I mean, he was KGB.
Trump just goes play golf, doesn't he?
He was KGB at the height of the time when the KGB was probably doing some seriously dark shit. So, fuck that noise. There's pictures of Hitler in Argentina. That's a massive conspiracy that people go on about all the time. They actually found some gold recently.
Nazi gold.
Not necessarily gold, actually. It was art. Nazi art in a big hall in Argentina, because there was a lot of Argentinians Nazis bailed to Argentina, which is why it's quite a fascist state still, because it's got a lot of influence from that. But it's interesting, you know. It is interesting. I've been to watch Preston at Deepdale. I've not, to be honest. Who was telling me about a fight?
Didn't you go to?
I watched United there.
Yeah, so you went to watch Preston there?
I didn't go to watch Preston, did I? Went to watch United.
Well, yeah, but
it's a different.
you
know what he's saying.
Yeah.
Jet fuel can't melt steel. True story. Who would rather deep fry Trump's wig and eat it, or suck off Nigel Farage? All right, this has gone weird. I like it. There was some fucking crackers. Ideal Burger. We was talking about burgers yesterday on Twitter. And Five Guys is the best burger in England. Fact. They still celebrate Hitler's birthday down there. What?
Where? In Argentina?
Really?
No. I'm having that.
Best away trip in England. I like Anfield, me, because it's...
Yeah, Villa Park was always...
Villa Park's good, although it's like so fucking cramped, isn't it?
Sunderland was always good.
Fucking hell. I remember that Januzaj one.
That was mint.
God. Yeah. Yeah, that was a bad do, that. Who's the main man at Full Time Devils? Me, obviously. How many pints will we have in our 2-day trip to Ireland? Judging by the amount of people who want to have a pint with me, I might be dead. This might see me off. Does England have Hero Certified? What's Hero Certified?
I don't know.
I don't know what that is.
If you're on death row, what would your last meal be?
I think we've had this one before, haven't we? Yeah. I don't know. Something that puts you into like a pasta coma or something, so you're not really aware of what's going on.
Don't eat pasta for my last meal, mate. Fucking hell, get a grip.
Are we coming out of Bournemouth?
I want full fat everything.
Five Guys is also great in the USA. So this is how it started yesterday, because someone was talking about In-N-Out Burger. And Janine really loved In-N-Out Burger. I liked it, but I wasn't like, oh my God. It was all right. It was good. It's definitely an upgrade on McDonald's.
You fucking buzz off burgers. Like, buzz off them. Isn't it?
Burgers are good, bro.
Yeah, I know, but it's a burger at the end of the day. It's like it's fucking stodge and that.
No, yeah.
No, I know.
You like get a double cheeseburger from McDonald's, and it's fucking 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10 if you get lucky, and the bun's not fucking dry as fuck. But you got Five Guys.
Yeah, I admit, Five Guys.
It's a whole different ball game.
Yeah, the time I had Five Guys burger, that will fit. But it's like
Salita's a good burger as well. Sometimes a little bit soft on the bun. I don't like the what's that American style bun where it's really yellow? I can't remember what it's called. I don't like that. It's a bit too sweet. I like a good old fashioned sesame seed bun, me. Why is the weather
more
in
pizza,
Manchester so shit?
More pizza. Yeah, today it felt like a September, October grey,
it's been wank for
dull
a week.
day, man. It's fucking had that 1 week of weather, and that's it. Game over now.
The best burgers are homemade burgers. I actually try to make my own homemade burgers occasionally, and I made a burger dog. So it's a hot dog, but out of burger meat. It was shit. It was really like crumbly. I didn't do it.
Yeah, because you got to bind it properly.
Yeah, I just didn't do about that.
No,
some
I
of the
make
comments
homemade
getting
burgers.
Triggered about calling me fat because I like burgers. Don't worry about it, son. The cheeseburgers from McDonald's aren't just the same anymore. They're half the size. No, you're twice the size you used to be. I think brioche. That's the fella. Brioche buns are fucking.
Like brioche bun?
Nah, they're shit.
No, I don't mind them.
Ah, the fucking turd. One of you gets to be Manchester United manager. One of you gets to be the president of America. Who's taking a manager job and who's taking a president job?
I want to be president of America. You buzz off that place.
I do like America, but would you want? I mean, to be fair, Donald Trump's had a lot of days off, so it doesn't look like it's that great.
Well,
and he's on Twitter all the time, so it can't be that hard.
Well, no, so it's basically what you do now.
True story.
I don't know. I like certain aspects of the US.
What do I think of Scotland, England? Oh, do you know what I watched the other day? And I wasn't disappointed, although it ran on a bit long. Trainspotting 2.
I've not seen that.
And how fucking strange is Split?
Oh yeah, it's weird, man. But that's some fucked up shit. That they're leading to a sequel or a prequel.
Yeah, the way it fucking ends with the Mr. Glass thing and
yeah, because they're all part of the same.
But I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that until the end. But yeah, he plays the role like amazingly well. But the
8-year-old boy one as well. That fucking window thing had me cracking up. Like, open, close. Did you think it was real? If you could relive one day of your life.
Oh, that's too hard. That's too hard.
I don't know, man.
That's way too hard.
Do we ever run out of things to say?
Yeah.
Like about an hour ago. Yeah, man. House of Cards season 6. Howson takes Kevin Spacey's place.
Well, you're not getting a pardon. And you're going straight to prison.
He's a hell of an actor as well, Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, it's sick. I won't be watching him in his new film. That what was it? Baby Driver or something.
I need to get back into watching films at the cinema again.
The thing is, there's like, I think we've said this before.
There's not really a lot kicking at the minute, is there?
Things with films are getting like, do you know what you can fit into an hour and a half, you can't really tell a story. Whereas series, even if
HBO's type shit.
Yeah, I mean HBO kills it. Even if it's only if it's only a 30-minute program or 25-minute program, you do 10 episodes, you can fit way more shit in that, obviously. And you can release it. You can have that long-lasting effect.
Yeah, you can start building characters.
You get people talking about it for longer.
I wonder if you can sell them for more.
TV shows.
Yeah, I wonder if it's more money in that than the joke, because people are watching them generally on free-to-air or cable, not turning over tenner every time.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, movies are probably the box office, the money they take.
But
then you have to do all the promotion, don't you, and the premieres and all that, and paying people.
Do you know what's a fucking brilliant podcast? And like on so many levels, from me as a jiu-jitsu guy, as someone who likes fighting, was Guy Ritchie on Joe Rogan's podcast. Whoa, what a fucking treat that was. And what an absolute gangster Guy Ritchie is on several levels, actually.
Yeah.
What a fucking dude. He spoke to him and goes, their release date, he's just done King Arthur, hasn't he? With Beckham's in it, I believe. So yeah, see, you don't even know about it. He's like, they got shunted around. So like each studio has certain release dates that they say. So like the big studios probably agree with each other. You have that weekend, we'll have this weekend. So like he said, everything that's coming out is a franchise film, so like Marvel or whatever. And he goes, we've been shunted around by like 5 different films because of we're not a franchise film. He goes, and you're beholden to that.
Franchise film. Superhero this, superhero that, remake of this, remake of that. Like, where's your originality? There is some film that got a mint score on Rotten Tomato. What's it called? Someone put it in the comments last week.
The other day, that Kajaki got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. I don't know if I spoke about it on
Kajaki?
Yeah. I was working that day in Afghanistan. It's fucking badness.
Right, yeah. Is it? I can't think of what the name of the film is.
Someone in the comments saying Guy was great on that, very articulate. It was a fucking brilliant podcast. I mean, speaking about jiu-jitsu in there and speaking about, a lot of the different stuff that he does, it was a fucking joy to watch. One of the few that I watched live, actually. I don't usually watch them, I just listen to them.
Jumanji.
Yeah, again, it's a remake fucking franchise film.
Kevin Hart's in it, isn't he?
The Rock's in it, so it's gonna shit the money.
Kevin Hart does not make funny films. I think one of the first ones he was in was pretty funny. I can't remember what it was. Might have been the first ride along. Wedding Ring.
Yeah, Wedding Ring was pretty
all right. The one that CIA one was actually not too bad. But
his last special was fucking dreadful. Absolute turd.
Don't watch it.
Any clues for the guests we'll have on a warm down? Macola's on.
Oh, that's it.
Got Macola and Webby. Trevor Sinclair's coming on.
Get Out.
Danny Webber.
Get Out. That's supposed to be a really, really good film.
All right, I've never heard of it.
No, come on.
7.8 on IMDb. It's not a bad score.
An 84 there. And then Rotten Tomatoes, it's one of the highest ranked films.
So they're saying, pray to God they don't remake Scarface.
They're going to, though.
Yeah. Of course they are.
They watch Star Wars. No, don't watch Star Wars because it's not real.
How do you get involved as a guest on videos for full-time doubles? Right, this is something that a lot of people have asked, and there is like sort of a way. Dunkirk, that does look good. Actually, that's got to be due soon, I think. Someone tell me in the comments. Tell me when that's on, because that is something I want to watch at the cinema. Actually, so there's a very easy way to get involved with doing stuff for Devils. either the Monday show where we chat to people on Skype and stuff like that, or sending us something if you've got a YouTube channel for what we do, the full-time review in the season where you can talk about the game. And if you're good on that, you're going to get asked to come and do a preview. Now, there's a lot of people that have come on and done the odd preview and then just like never fucking bothered answering when we've asked if they want to come and do more. And you'll get more if you just come. Basically, the preview is like the gate to everything. If you're good on a preview and we see the response that you get, then you can move up and do some more shit. Or if you're at the ground, come and do a fan cam, and then we see what you like, and then it's job's a good one.
Actually, it says, well, you've obviously not posted that, but Inter have raised the funds, apparently.
Huh. So no Perisic, perhaps. It's out in July. I'm assuming someone means about Dunkirk there. Dave from Cheeky Sport was good. You mean Joel? Dave will be coming on. But yeah, so there's Danny Webber. I'll hopefully sort him out next week. But I'm going to try and stack some of these up so they'll be released a little bit slower.
Did you ever watch Boardwalk Empire?
Started and stopped.
Oh, mate, that's amazing.
It was good. I did like it. There are a lot of good actors in that as well, actually.
Yeah.
I hope I ruined Trevor Sinclair. Here's the thing, right? I'm probably the same. I'm a fucking dick on Twitter, but you don't see what my fucking inbox looks like because I'm just dealing with utter nuggets all day long. Sinclair's quite fucking biased when you see him on Twitter and stuff like that. But I see him in person pretty regularly, and he's actually really sound. Don't you fucking worry. I'm definitely going to go at him for his City views. But I also think that we can have a good, respectful chat as well. I mean, because ultimately, if I just fucking tear him a new one and be really rude and disrespectful to him, then he's not going to give me any of his fucking mates' phone numbers to get them on, is he? So we have to play the game a little bit, and that's what the plan is. So we get Trev on, we have a good do with him, and then we get one of his mates on afterwards. King Kong was a good remake. I haven't seen the latest one.
I haven't seen any King Kong, man. Boring.
Breaking Bad, hands down. Yeah, I haven't got that sort of time to commit to some shit like that. Hacksaw Ridge. Hacksaw Ridge was good. I definitely could say that. Graham Souness is a stone what called stone cold, just a stone. I think it means stone wall twat. Yeah, I would agree on that. Who'd win in a fight, Zlatan or Chuck Norris? Oh, Zlatan. Chuck Norris is about 104. So yeah, I think that'll probably do us here tonight. But yeah, get Letizia or Merson. Letizia has not got the stones to come on because he can't back up. And I'm not being facetious here or anything like that. He actually cannot back up his bullshit claim that Pogba had a bad season, and Gundogan had a fucking good season.
And Sané.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that's bullshit. And then he goes, well, he should have scored more. Well, he doesn't need to score more. He had a fucking pretty good season. I would say he was certainly a fucking hit. Simple as fucking that. Favourite wrestler? Chael Sonnen. Or GSP.
Oh, I thought you meant WWE one.
No, I mean actual people who can wrestle.
Kurt Angle.
Yeah, he can wrestle. Any more comments worth having here? Most an iron accent.
Oh.
Liverpool.
Yes, without doubt.
Merson knows hardly anything. Merson's embarrassing, isn't it?
Man.
Actually embarrassing. Silver versus Jones on the undercard of Mayweather and Mac. I don't think that's going to happen. What formation are we rocking? Probably a 3-4-3 or a 3-5-2, depending on who I get. Who was I going to say? Fucking Ben and what's it are fighting, aren't they?
Ben and Holly. Oh, Ben and Collins.
Yeah.
Yeah. But did you see what Steve Collins tweeted, though? I was like,
that's the same age as my old man. Like, what the fuck are they playing at? I know they're both in good nick, like, but Jesus Christ.
I'm sure I've seen.
Someone says, "Where's your coat?"
My coat. It's a bit warm for that, mate. Oh no, Steve Collins Jr.
Right.
He tweeted before, when I'm 50 something and have a midlife crisis, I'll just buy a new motorbike. You get me?
Instead of getting in the ring.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Is that a real? That can't be a real fight. People are paying to watch Jordan fight Bianca Gascoigne. No.
No, it's got to be a blag.
That's got to be.
Yes, for those asking in the comments, it's going to be back at 9 o'clock now for the foreseeable future. If you look on the scheduled stuff, that's all the ones scheduled for at least for July. There might have been a chance that some of them was getting moved. If I was on a tour, I'm not on a tour. Still trying to find a contact for McGrath, if anyone's got any contacts. So yeah, that'll do us, I reckon.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Subscribe if you've not already. There's some decent football stuff coming out this week. So I've got McCullough for the warm down on Monday. There's a youth review coming out, which is definitely worth checking out. And I'm probably not going to have time next week, but I'm trying to do a squad evaluation leading into a bit of a tactics.
They're all mint.
Done. For how Mourinho's going to play, I think. So yeah, that'll do us.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter.
Someone asked why is Dave not involved in the match? Because he's gone to Croatia and he's a fucking widge. I like how people think that me and Dave have got a thing like against each other. Like I probably speak to him for about an hour every day, so absolutely not. Anyway, thank you for tuning in as usual, and we're out of here. Latest.
Latest.
We can find a mouse.